Are you ready? What up, what up? Top of the morning, top of the morning. What's good, everybody? It is your host, Cedric Blickman, aka Blick. We are here, man, one day above the dirt. I am happy. I made it. I opened my eyes. I was like, I'm still here. Still purpose to do. So we welcome everybody from the YouTube world. We welcome everybody from the Bigo world. You have tuned in to the Top of the Morning Show. The purpose of the Top of the Morning Show is for us to have a good time, chill, relax. We have good conversations. We show some of our work. We help creatives. That's our main thing all the time. You know, hitmakersociety.com. Don't trip. Yeah, and I fixed that website. We back up and running. So hitmakersociety.com. Y'all go to that as soon as y'all can. And yeah, but I wouldn't be anything without my team. So let's get ready to introduce the team in the house. Give some applause real quick. Give yourself applause. Y'all looking beautiful. Look at you. Looking like you're looking. Myself, like I said, I go by Blick, aka Cedric Blickman. We got Coco in the house. Coco the GOAT.
Let it go.
How you doing, Coco? How you feeling today? How you feeling this morning? Wonderful. Okay, I got you. I said the mic is cutting in and out. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Maybe there's some of that great.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was good now for a second. It was cutting off for a second, but yeah, we got to make sure we hear you. Got you. We good. But I appreciate you. We up in the house. Coco is in the house. We also got the info goat in the house. My boy Miko in the house. What's poppin', Miko? How you feeling?
Peace. I'm feeling good. What would you like to know?
If you ever come in here sounding like Darth Vader, I thought you were about to say you was my father. He's like, what would you like to know? Hey, Luke, I'm your father.
What would you like to know?
I like it.
I'm trying to imitate Candyman.
Got you. Candyman with the deep voice. Y'all gonna meet Candyman a little bit later, too. He's another one that's a part of the team. Shout out to Candyman in the house. Let's give it up for Miko one more time. Info go. You need to know any information. That is the guy to go to for sure. We also got Femi Fields in the house. She's a creative director of the company, has a beautiful eye when it comes to that. She does modeling, fashion, purses, bags. She makes the bags. You know, we talking about getting the bags. She makes the bags. Let's give it up for Fem. What up?
What's up, y'all?
How you feeling, Fem? You good?
I'm good. You know, just chilling.
Got it. We up. I know y'all be up early, especially Coco. Coco on the West Coast, so my hat goes off to her every time. It's early in the morning over there.
It was a show.
We got it. Well, once again, Fem, we appreciate your presence. Then we got Queen Juicy in the house. What up, Queen Juicy? What up? What's poppin' with you? How you feeling? Hey, you in there?
Hey, how are you? How you guys doing?
Yeah, we good. We posted up. We made it again. You know, we was slightly a little bit late, but we just jumped on in. Had some technical difficulties. Had to fix that, but we back.
I was always told better late than never.
Shit, we there. We showing up with fashion and with style. Give it up one more time for Juicy. What up? Okay, we also have Poetic Poison. Like I said, Poetic Poison, boy. Y'all better. She's a poet and she knows it. You know, I normally say you're a poet and you don't know it. She's a poet and she knows it. So, yeah, we definitely want to give her a shout out. We got some movies and stuff that we're doing. We're doing something like a Love Jones type of film. Bomb. Give it up for Juicy. Not Juicy. Poetic. How you feeling, Poetic?
Hey, top of the morning. I'm good. I had my chamomile tea this morning with a little lavender, elderberry.
You better come on.
Some pecan.
You better keep your healthiness. You better keep that healthiness popping. I feel that. That's what's up. You better get that. Now, you still got me tripping on the kink session last night. I said yesterday, I was like, Lord Jesus, this kink boy. All right, cool. So, yeah. Grand Rising to all of you guys. Also, we want to give a special shout out to Goddess. We got Goddess Trends in the building. Always give her a shout out. She looks out for the company. Shout out. Thank you, Fem. I'm going to make sure I get you every time. Thank you for the gifts, Fem. Thank you for the gifts. All right, cool. So we're going to get ready to jump on in the show. Today, like I said, we're going to just be chilling, just talking, just vibing out, just seeing how we feel. We are talking today. Today's topic is many gone too soon. So, man, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I've noticed like within the last, let's say since COVID, like 2020, it's been people dropping like flies, like just dropping, right? And it's just like, I feel sometimes it's like we should be able to take this as a time to be able to have gratitude for breathing. Like I was saying today, I woke up above the dirt. Do y'all know that should be enough? I know we got goals that we want to do. I know we got money, we got bread that we want to get. I got you. But the fact that you woke up to be able to do that again, the fact that you woke up to be able to get to that next particular point, I feel like at all times we got to make sure that we are in that space of gratitude. I believe gratitude is latitude. I don't care about what y'all think. Gratitude is latitude. So to be in the space to try it again, even if you have arguments, even if you have disagreements or certain things with people, the fact that we're both alive to argue. I'm telling you, it's the smallest things. It's the smallest thing, because I would not want to be arguing with your spirit or something. Like, you know what I mean? I just real. So I feel like, we got to always be in that space of just understanding that the people that you're rolling with, the team that you're with, the people that you do see, we don't take them for granted, because we do not know when our last day is. I told you it's not gonna be too serious. I'm trying to go in, but I'm feeling it. I feel the spirit. Don't trip. But it's just honest. We got to just make sure that we stay in that space of understanding that anything we can work out, anything we can be able to get to that destination. There's different ways to get to that destination as well, being conscious of that. But man, we got to be grateful. So this part of the show, we will have a little piece of it where we're going to give flowers. Make sure that we're giving out flowers to whoever you want to give flowers to. We on live television right now, live YouTube. So whoever you want to give flowers out, we're going to make sure that we take that time out, taking that time to be grateful for our life and the ones that we do have and the ones that are around us. And yeah, just be on a whole nother vibe today. But yeah, let's definitely get this show popping. Yeah, so how y'all feeling today? I see y'all all chilling and posted up. Y'all good? Everybody good? We posted? What you?
Wonderful.
I said, what you eating on, Poetic? You over smacking? I know you kind of gave us the elderberry. Okay. She got some pecans. You like you some pecans? Yo, Poetic.
Oh, I need some
protein pecans. I heard that. Yeah, man, pecans is good for your body, your system, and all that stuff as well. It is. I be sitting there chilling, like, man. Snacks I'm a pumpkin seed kind of guy. I eat the pumpkin seed whole.
Forever.
You said what? You said you ain't had but pumpkin seeds. I'm telling you, I eat them whole. People be looking at me crazy. I'll bite the whole pumpkin seed. Like, I just throw them in, like
peanuts. I feel like I don't really care for peanuts, Samir, but I feel a lot of people, most people are. Those Cajun roasted peanuts, those be pretty bomb after when you lick your fingers and shit. But
yeah, peanuts go. Look, I had a similar relationship with peanuts until two things. Them heated peanuts from the plane. Y'all gotta be sitting in a certain kind of class. But they heat the peanut. When they heated the peanuts and I tasted a warm peanut, I was like, a whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes. I was ready.
How about the other day when you tasted those boiled peanuts?
That's the second time. I said the first time was that, but Miko took me to this damn place. I'm in the South, y'all. I'm in the South now. I looked in here. I said, "Oh, they cooking oxtails?" I see the little crock pots in the middle of the thing. I seen boiled peanuts. I was like, "Oh, y'all tripping." Miko done got a whole thing of boiled peanuts. He got like a large too. I wasn't ready for the large, but he got the whole thing. And I'm in here eating boiled peanuts. I was like, "This is actually fire." I felt like I was abused. Like, they did not tell me about boiled peanuts. That is us. Do you know about boiled peanuts, Coco? You on the West Coast?
Yes, I do.
You know about boiled peanuts too? Oh, y'all know about Queen Juicy. You know about boiled peanuts too?
What happens?
It's a hood thing, man.
Yeah. I feel like I ain't black right now. I feel like my black card is about to be revoked.
It's a hood thing.
Yeah, I feel like my black
Every
card
hood
is
stuff
about to
on
be
boiled
revoked.
peanuts, bro.
Every hood, you are lying, because I've been in the jungles and Slaussons and all.
Every hood store.
Never seen no boiled peanuts.
Every hood store I've ever been in, I always had boiled peanuts.
I didn't even know you can boil peanuts. That's honest. But I tasted them. It was like a bean.
You might have just hadn't been looking for them.
You're right. Well, I felt like the same thing when they told me about boudin. I know about boudin. Everybody was just talking about boudin, and I was just playing like I knew what was something. And one day I just asked him, I was like, "What is boudin?" He was like, "Bro, you gotta know, it's rice, it's shrimp, you got all the stuff all in it." I was like, man, so I be tripping on it. Like, there's a whole bunch of hidden little jewels.
And balls.
What'd you say?
Get you some balls.
Balls.
Get you some boudin balls.
Oh Lord, I don't know about balls. I don't do balls. I
Why
really
you
don't.
gotta
Look, Nuts
not
is, look,
balls.
how she said it, yeah. Juicy, how she said it, I was like, get you some balls. You can't tell a straight man like that, you know. I ain't gonna get entertained by balls. You gotta present it a certain way, like make them triangles, little triangles for me, because it's gonna be hard for me to eat some balls, like just off GP. You know, I'm just saying.
I'm about to play with y'all this morning.
Like, can you make mine triangle? I'm gonna smash all my balls. Like the balls, I'm gonna smash them, change the pattern of them. No, but like I said, we thank you guys, all the YouTube people that's in the house. We appreciate you guys. I see the comments over here. We welcome you guys to the top of the morning show. Like I said, this is a place where we just come, we vent, we do our panels. We love Bigo, you know. We do our panels over here, and then we also connect it with YouTube. And like I said, we just use this as a time for us to talk and chill. But let's go into the topic a little bit. So, Coco, I'll start with you. Who do you feel like, who's the first person in your mind that comes to your mind when you think about a person that's gone too soon? What's one of your favorites or something that happened and it was like, he's gone or she gone?
Well, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot of people that I can mention, but the first, of course, that pops into my head is Nipsey. Like,
you hit the heart. You trying to hit the heart. Nipsey, yes, Nipsey, boy. I knew him, so it was like it's different. I wasn't just a groupie. I knew him, like seen him at shows, watched him on before he was getting his mixtape and stuff out. Did events.
You know, LA is a small place.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, everybody know everybody.
Yeah,
so
you already
one
know.
way or another.
Yeah, you're right. Dang, Nipsey. Let's
To
give it
see him and see him around, it's just like, damn, people didn't really fuck with him while he was here.
Man, he was right down the street. I was living in it. I told you I was living in the jungles when he created his store was right down the street, walking distance from down the street. So we would go down there and support, do those stuff. That's why I say you guys see on the reel. Then I started off. You see, it was before he had his beard. We was hitting him up like, hey, give us a chance, you know what I mean, to shoot music videos for him and stuff like that. It was literally an opportunity that we had no clue that this brother was gonna be gone. And he loved his community. Really, he lived that. Everything that everybody's talking about and everybody that's hyped about those things, he actually lived those things. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I'm like getting me a little emotional. Let's give it up for Nipsey. R.I.P. brother. No, L.I.P. Live in peace, because we still continuing. But yeah, man, that is
like I would.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead, Juice.
Go ahead.
Nah, go
I'm
ahead.
just saying, like,
I was
hoping Coco didn't say that. I was hoping she didn't say him first.
Well, it's all good.
You know.
After I just seen that commercial, that's just what was on my head. I'm like, damn, like, you know, people fuck with him, but like when he died, it was just like everybody was just like, it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Y'all been didn't know he was that man? Y'all been didn't know he was this being?
Yeah, he was
on Earth. Like,
yeah, he was doing it. They was late. They was late to the show.
Real late.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the thing about it, I can go back further. Like, I went to school with his older brother. I went to school with him.
Oh, wow.
Like, we was a village. Wow. We went to know him.
Yeah.
You know, that's where Hustle and Motivate came from. My family came from.
Yeah. I got it, man. Yeah. I feel like, you know, go ahead. Keep going.
That's just follow.
Yeah. But I feel like at the end of the day, you know, and this is what I am. I'm real sensitive when it comes to the death thing. Not, you know, I feel like once we actually leave, the image and stuff that you've imprinted is actually still in our mind. So the person actually still is here with us. Like all those things that you think about when you see somebody moving and doing these things, it is sad that they're gone, you know, but at the same time, it's just like, their image and their presence was meant to stay with us, to teach us, so we can be able to be in a certain position to where, we just know what to do from here. Appreciate that. We just know what to do from here. So I feel like, you know, we definitely give flowers out to Nipsey and his family and his loved ones. We thank you, brother, for coming here and showing us an example that there are people that care about the community in the hood. There is a way for you to still be able to promote your music. That touched my heart from music, because I do music. You know, you can touch the heart of people in music. You can start from the bottom and work your way all the way to the top. And even if people are late to the party, you know, your imprint can still be there. So let's give it up for Nipsey and his family. Appreciate it. Man, whew, you trying to hit the heart, Coco, girl. Whew. And I was like, she's right. All right, let's go down the line. Okay, we got Info Go, aka Miko, in the house. Miko, who do you feel? What's one of the first people that come to your mind of someone that is gone too soon? That you feel is gone too soon?
Actually, my dad, man.
Yeah, man, dad.
You know, my dad was he never made it big, but my dad was a great artist. You know, great singer, man.
Yeah.
He played almost any instrument you could put in front of his face, you know.
Wow.
And I never got to do any music with him, so you know.
Yeah, I hear you on that, man. Dad, that's a deep situation in itself. Like, you know, thinking about people losing their fathers and certain things. If you don't mind me asking, do you know how old he was when he passed?
Yeah, he was 54.
54. Yeah.
He was 54.
Yeah, 54 years young. He still, you know, still has some time. But
yeah,
man,
still fairly young. You know, I'm yeah.
Yeah, man, I get you on that. Definitely, you know, I feel when it comes to fathers, that makes me appreciate my dad and stuff like that too, as well. You know, those dads leave the imprint. He's the reason why you here. And I definitely, you know, we're grateful for your presence and your energy. So I can only imagine how the dad is. You know what I mean? So, yeah, sometimes we get to that space.
Yeah, he was a celebrity in our town.
That's what it is, man. People don't know that it's a lot of celebrities right before y'all eyes. It doesn't take for you to go viral on an Instagram or a TikTok or something like that before you're actually known as a celebrity, in a sense. It's a lot of people that are celebrities and you've never seen them on camera, never even heard about them, but you've heard of certain things that they've done. I would say that the great ones always leave a residue behind them with the people that, you know, that were after them or before them. It's just something they do. And it's just a breed about it or energy about it when it comes to that, man. So shout out to Miko's dad, man. We know you here still with us chilling, helping us get to the top. I be feeling like them energies and entities, man, them entities and energies and different people are still here, y'all. I don't know how long it takes in order to get your new body or whatever else happens after this, but I feel like it is a certain period of time where they can actually be with us and actually move and groove with us. What's good, Poetic? I see your hand up.
I said, I'm not sure how many people follow the Hispanic tradition of Dia de los Muertos, but that is basically they say, you know, as long as you keep your lost one, their memory alive, then they are alive. The moment that you forget them, the moment that you stop celebrating them or stop thinking about them is when they are really gone.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Let's give it up for that. That was a nug, for real. And it's funny because we're actually heading into October. True fun facts, they always talk about the Eternals, or they also talk about like you say, families and ancestors and stuff right now. This is that season between now and December. It's a certain portal that our ancestors come and visit us. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, so if it does want to celebrate Dia de los Muertos, which is the Day of the Dead, it is November 2nd. So that is the day where you place pictures, put their favorite foods and drinks out, and invite them to come back home or come back in and spend the day with you.
It's funny because I know some. That's a good fun fact. Appreciate you. I'm like, some of these relatives like your favorite food. So I mean, in certain places you're gonna see on the ground a lot of fried chicken and waffles and like he used to love some baked beans. I'm just gonna leave the baked beans right here. You eat all the bacon out of it. No, I'm just playing. But I'll be thinking to myself, like, don't be cutting people short. You know what I mean? If this is the ancestor really loves some certain type of food, you better make that salad and put that salmon on there. Don't try to eat the salmon because they ain't here. Stop playing. I'm just joking. but yeah, definitely shout out to the ancestors. I feel that energy. Ooh, that gave me a chill. Real talk though. When our ancestors are here for us, you got to know that I feel that they go back into the DNA or back into the bloodline is what I would say. So when they're gone, they're not gone because the memories hold a certain weight. Bless you. The memories hold a certain weight and a certain type of energy as well. And then the presence, like Poetic was saying, when you're speaking certain people's names or speaking certain people's about certain people, then they have access to you to be able to go with you. But shout out, man. Shout out. Okay, so let's keep going down. So Femi Fields. Who do you feel was gone too early?
There's so many, and that's so bad to say.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
I think the first person that came to mind which is pretty surprising to me, is DMX.
Oh, DMX.
His name alone, Dark Man X.
Yeah.
Like, think about that, right?
Yeah.
And he became the first artist to do like 5 studio albums that hit the Billboard 200.
Yeah.
And what I like about, what I loved about him, I should say, is that he was just a man of his own, right? Very unique, and he never ever chased trends or compromised his style. And I feel like he still had a lot to do for our community. I feel, regardless of what anybody else was saying about him, he was definitely that kind of person. And I noticed that like there's a trend with this kind of personality type, right? DMX to Kobe. Just like you said, Nipsey, right? Like there's a certain personality trend I feel with certain people. So and they just leave an imprint on you.
Yeah, you're right.
And you just kind of want them to live forever.
Man, serious. And
but
they
yeah,
do, though.
too soon.
They do live forever because this is what I feel. Once you're able to get that thought out of your mind, you say you record a track. Like I said, 100 years from now, somebody be like, "What's this? DMX?" Listen. Oh, my dog. You know what I mean? Like they'll be like, "Oh shoot, what's this?" I feel like when they leave those imprints, we're just able to see. We have the benefit to be able to see it again. You know what I mean? When Nipsey Hussle, he did music too. Certain people that like actors and stuff, we're able to watch their movies of when they were in their prime. You know what I mean? So it's like a time machine-ish. But their presence, like I said, it still stays with us. But shout out to DMX. That was one of my favorite artists too. For real, family. Yeah, I feel like, at the end of the day, like back to what I was saying, these people come here to be able to show us examples of how to do it, how to live life. These cats were living, you know what I mean? I seen DMX until I'm not personally, but I've seen DMX just through his course of his career, like you said, stay consistent, stay who he is, you know what I mean? He wouldn't care where he's at in the middle of start doing a prayer, you know what I mean? We about to go eat, everybody, we praying, dear Lord, bless this food. That's my little best DMX impression, but like all my dogs in heaven, may this gravy be go down my.
He inspired people like Redman, Method Man, and those cats. You know what I'm saying? He was very influential.
Oh yeah, they was rocking him because he had a vibe. He was in between like a rock and roll and a hip hop type of vibe. So. And with that one album, I keep thinking about the album when he had all blood on him and stuff. He was just like, he had rock and roll people, whites, blacks, everybody just on a certain type of frequency, on a certain type of vibe. And I feel like the great ones do that.
Right.
They tap into not just our community and stuff like that, because there's a lot of great ones all around, but they tap into everyone else. Everyone else catches it too. And it's not based off of just, doing something and looking and see who likes it, but it's more of a situation of just doing it, like Nike. That's why I love Nike for that reason alone. When they say just do it, that's the most encouragement that you can get for real. Just do it. Don't put no hesitation on it. Just be.
Mention the biggest, the legend, Bob Marley. Long way.
Bob Marley.
Still living on.
Bob Marley, man, his birthday is the day before mine. Mine is on the 7th. Bob Marley's on the 6th. So I immediately connected to Bob Marley. So. Yeah, he was another one too on that same kind of frequency. You already seen whenever he was live, whenever he was doing his shows, you would feel that spirit and that presence, and you could tell his team and his crew was right there with him. You know what I mean? And that's a beautiful thing when you're able to influence groups of people, huge groups of people, or when it's like you say, when it's not in front of people, you still influencing all of your family, all your people, that knows you on the side. So I feel like the great ones do that all the time. But yeah, shout out one more time to Bob Marley.
Yes. Oh, and let's not forget Chadwick Boseman.
Oh, Chadwick, boy, give him some applause too. That boy came out here, and to know that he was dealing with those elements or his illness and stuff while he was filming like Black Panther and some of these other ones. And I feel he kind of lightly knew what was up because he would give certain hints when he was actually being interviewed. But just to know that your mind frame is staying a certain type of way to where what we see on the outside is a certain type of energy, but we don't even know what's going on behind closed doors. So that's a strong individual to be able to be strong, to help your family, because he definitely did by doing, the films and leaving his mark in that sense. But yeah, he was definitely an energy as well. Didn't get to meet him also, but I was able to see his essence on the things that he did, those interviews and those things like that. So we definitely give him a shout out as well. All right, so we're going to keep going down. We got a couple more people. So, Juicy, so when it comes to you, Juicy, who's one of the people, welcome back, guys. Who's one of the people that you feel was gone too soon? Oh, she
Like
thinking.
everybody else said,
She thinking.
it's a lot. No, it's a lot.
Yeah.
But it's two people in particular: Tupac,
Mm.
and then Kobe, Gigi.
Yeah, that was mine. Kobe is mine, definitely mine. But yes, you're right. Man, give a shout out to Tupac, Kobe, and G.
I remember the day that the news came in about Tupac. I was in the 8th grade. When I say I was hysterical, I thought you would think I was his wife. It just hit me because he was so intelligent beyond his years.
Yeah.
You know, he taught us and than what we understood and we don't understand that until they're gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And then like me, in school, I thank God that I did have the exposure because I met Kobe at a celebrity basketball game before he started with the Lakers, before he even got signed, you know. So these are the type of things that I hold on to. I don't see, even like going back to Nipsey for a second, I don't know Nipsey. I know Aramis, you know, so what the picture that stays in my mind is the little boy, the little smart guy in school, the backpack, and his head is smaller than his backpack, and his backpack. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the type of things that I hold on to. It's just so many people. Everybody is gone too soon, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's true. When it's all said and done, like what's the expiration date? We don't know. But I feel like, those key people, like you were saying, the Tupac, we all know about Tupac. We all seen his energy. We seen what he was on. We seen his good sides. We seen his bad sides. You know, somebody that's real like that, then sometimes is unapologetic in their energy and how they are. And so we're able to see that, and I can relate to that, though. I can relate to them times where, like, he wanted to spit on somebody type of vibe. I wanted to spit on nobody, but it was like, dang, I feel you, bro. He was pissed. You know, he was on a certain type of level. And then also when he does the stuff like the Dear Mama, or you see him talk in an interview, just intelligent, brother. Just, it's all there, you know, type of vibe. But, you know, you would see that energy all the time, and it just, I feel like I said, there are imprints that are in our mind to be able to help us to know how to deal with just the media, deal with celebrity, to be a celebrity. And then Kobe, that was just, man, that hit me. I think I was around FIM that time when I heard Kobe. I cried. I literally just, it was some tears and all that. I just watered up, was like, damn. Because Kobe was, to me, Kobe was one of the, not only the greats when it comes to basketball, because I love me some basketball. He was one of the greats with focus, ninja focus is what I say. Kobe is a determined individual that just, you cannot tell him that he's not going to do this or not going to do that. He was willing to outwork you, get up earlier than you, and see it through. Not just hoping to pray, I hope I'm the greatest one day. He was willing to put the work behind it, so he'll look you in the eyes and tell you I'm the greatest. You know, he didn't have to say it, but he still was, my personal opinion, the greatest. I watched Jordan too. You know what I mean? Jordan as well. Jordan's still here, bless it. You know what I mean? But I watched Kobe's work ethic. I think that's what did it for me. The work ethic. These people, when they put in certain type of work ethic, they separate themselves from the rest that's doing the same thing you're doing. You know, they're doing the same thing. It's a million basketball players go to work every day. But he would just take it over and beyond, and the seriousness he had and the encouragement he had. I'll be watching nothing with Kobe, like his videos and stuff. Man, nugs. It's funny because when that commercial with Kobe Bryant, when he's talking to Kanye West, y'all need to watch that again. I wish I would have had it. When he was like, what do you mean, Kobe Bryant? He was like, do more. You know, he was like trying to encourage him to actually say, but he was actually saying so. It was joking, but it was really, really serious. He was like, but I've done everything. I've made all the albums. I got this and that. He was like, do more. Like, dang. That's really what his energy was. It's like, you've already had the records. You already have this. You're already the best on your team. Still, do more. That's not enough. Sometimes we can get complacent. Sometimes we want to relax and just chill and kick our feet up because we've seen so much we got. I have this huge mansion and I'm good and I'm in this space. I feel that I can rest now. Nah, that ain't enough. Go more. Go harder. Go harder is what I feel. So I feel that it's called for us to just make sure that we're in that space to stay in greatness. I call it undeniable greatness. I'm one of those people myself who's saying, how can I make myself better? How can I make my team better? You know what I mean? And staying in that greatness, being the example myself, you know, working on myself, man. Jesus, help me. but it's always a uphill thing. But once you get to a certain point of the uphill, like I was seeing today when I was working out, it starts to get lighter, and then now the whole thing is about when you're going downhill, about not falling, because you made it up the hill. That's the hard part, right? But now coming down the hill with the resistance is a whole nother thing in itself. So we got to make sure that we stay in that space. But shout out, man, shout out. Okay, cool. So poetic. Last but not least, the wonderful Poetic. Who do you feel is gone too soon?
Okay, so there are two.
Okay.
One of them, she technically isn't gone too soon. She has lived a very long life, but she's still gone too soon for me.
Yeah, man, I feel
Betty White. I love my Betty White.
Oh, Betty.
I got my Golden Girls.
Golden Girls.
Love my Betty.
I couldn't stand that show though, but I'll mess with Betty White because she her personal thing. But I could not stand that show. They would put that show on after certain shows. When they'd come on, I'd be like, Lord, good.
Yeah.
Three's Company and the Golden Girls. But no, but she was funny though. She was actually funny though. She was really funny. I can't lie. The times when I did watch the show, I would see her and I'd be laughing at her parts, and she stayed that same character throughout life, which is crazy.
She played, no matter what movie she was in or show, she was undeniably, inexplicably Betty.
Yeah, I love that. And then for her to be consistent in herself too, you're not lying. That's an excellent energy, excellent person. You know what I mean? And besides the show, like I said, everything else I would see, she was just funny. Like you always just be watching, like, what is she about to say? Her energy was always bubbly and bright. Who knows what she was going through if she did. But she definitely was an example of being here for a long length of time and being consistent. So yeah, that's definitely good.
I think Betty. Hey,
Betty. Betty gonna come to Betty gonna come to you in a dream, man. Y'all gonna sing the Good Girl song together. That's what's up.
Second person that is on too soon is someone personal to me. Her name is my younger cousin. She was 20 years old.
Oh, wow.
Right before her 20th birthday, her body was found on the in Chicago.
Oh wow.
And we got no explanation to what happened, why she was left there, or we didn't know.
Yeah, wow.
So she's
gone
too soon. In my
shout out to your family. I get it. Yes, I understand. Like you say, those things, man. It's always harder for me when it is like kind of tragic type of things or when certain things happen. But like I said, once again, having that understanding that death is not your enemy, but death is assisting you to continue on. And that's hard to swallow, but it is some truth to it. To be able to understand that death is there. Death ain't trying to rain on your party. You can call death to you sooner, you can, but it's there literally to just assist you to continue on so you can move and transition on to whatever else is after this. But I definitely feel like, those people, like I said, they're gone, but their essence and stuff and presence is still there. And I can definitely see, through yourself, I don't know her, but I know that what I see before me with Poetic is a combination of all the different people that you've met, all the different people that you've picked up little things from. And if somebody you're saying is going too soon or you feel that, I can guarantee that some pieces of her is on you as well. So I'm grateful, grateful that those people are able to implant on us like that. So yeah, let's give it another shout out. Okay, cool. So yeah, definitely, man. Like I said, I wanted to make sure we also give out flowers, but real quick, I wanted to do a quick little break.
Finally.
Go ahead. What happened?
I was like, finally I won. Jeez.
Talk about that Bigo. The Bigo thing is true, man. It's hard to win them lotteries and all that little stuff. But hey, it happens. Yeah. It happens. Shout out to Bigo, by the way. Shout out to Bigo. We love you, Bigo. I appreciate you, Bigo. That's my first flowers that go out to Bigo. A lot of the people that we've met, especially within the last year, that's helped me through my hard times has been because of Bigo. So I'm grateful for Bigo. Real talk. I want to say... Yep.
Go ahead.
All right, but I was gonna say real quick. So before we end, we're getting close, but we're good. We're gonna go a little bit over. I want to be able to give the floor to Coco real quick. We're gonna go do our little famous Would You Rather. Let's loosen it up a little bit. We got a couple things about Would You Rather. She's gonna go down the panel, each one of us, and ask us a few Would You Rathers. You can come back to me. You come back to me last. We're gonna start with number 2, Miko first. But yeah, the floor is on you, Coco. The flow is on you.
Peace.
All righty. Here's the segment that we call Would You Rather? And we're going to start with InfoGo. InfoGo. Would you rather be poor but help people or become incredibly rich by hurting people?
Ah.
Oh, no. I'd rather stay poor and help people.
I got you. He said, I'd rather stay poor. He like, hold up. Because
we
I don't want to hurt
also
nobody.
know that poor means just not having money, but we real rich out here.
Yeah, you got to be rich in spirit, still rich in spirit. Like you said, that's a sacrifice to make.
Yeah,
though.
ain't trying to hurt.
Yeah, man, that's a
Ain't
sacrifice.
trying to hurt nobody.
Yeah,
I'd rather stay poor and help people. I'm already poor and helping people. I'd rather stay this.
exactly. Nah,
They get rich by hurting people.
Man, and to think about it too, not to jump into, but what are we considering value to be rich? You know what I mean? Is it money the only way to be rich? I know people that are rich in character. I know people that are rich in morals and their energy that they give off. So sometimes you can be poor, you cannot have the money, but you could be rich in everything else. You know what I mean? So, hey, that's good. Back to you, Coco.
Right. All right. Now we're gonna go. Are we?
Yeah, let's go down. Let's
go by the numbers.
Yeah, let's go down to Fem. I think she's off right now, so we'll skip her unless she come back in the next couple seconds.
She's in the cocaine line.
Yeah, she's in the blinds. Let's go to next.
So we're gonna. All right, Queen Juicy. Let's do this.
Uh-oh.
Would you rather be oh wait. All right, she's back.
Oh, she's back. Hold up.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I couldn't hear you guys, so I had to drop down and come back.
Okay, we doing Would You Rather right now. You're next, Fem.
All right, Fem. Here's your question. Would you rather be feared by all or loved by all?
That's a good one, huh?
Probably feared.
Damn. Okay. She's like, you gonna fear me and respect me, but I still love you.
Because you can be fearful of me, but then I can get you to eventually love me.
Okay, I got you. I heard that. Shoot. Okay. It's like, that's my bike, punk.
That's one way to grab their attention.
That's my bike, punk.
You gonna love me. You gonna love me.
You gonna take it, man. I heard that.
Yeah, I'll show you not to be afraid. It's okay.
You gotta be scared first, though. You gonna be scared first. Like, that's my bike. And then when we get to the house, you're like, I actually took it for you. We're good. It's actually your bike, but it's like both of ours. Both of ours. All right, cool. All right, Phil. That was surprising. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go down the list.
All right, here we go back to you, Queen Juicy. Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak?
Ooh.
Definitely. Whoa, what? It made me think, look over on my head again.
I'm like, what? She's scared. She ate people yesterday. She eating Dahmer sandwiches for breakfast. I'm watching you, Juicy. You only got a couple of cannibal things to say to me. I'm just saying. You can be looking at my arms all the time. I'm like, she want to eat me? Now go ahead. Continue my bad. So what's your choice? I want to know, Juicy. Go pick what you pick, bro. Don't be basing it on me.
The ability to speak with the ability to read. I would definitely probably say the ability to speak because I can still write.
So you gonna be holding up signs? You saying? So you gonna be holding up signs for the rest of your life? Like, there you go.
Yeah.
And that sign language.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Hey, look, that sign language game be on point, huh? I heard that. I don't know what I would choose for that.
Equip some signers that be at the rap concerts. They be going hell.
So,
Like I don't know. I like the ability to speak though. You can speak. I guess in my mind, shit. If I lost the ability to read, I'd be doing audiobooks then. I'd be listening to audiobooks. like I don't know how to read.
Hold on.
Audiobook.
Whoa, so you saying? Poetic, you say the signers at the rap concert.
Yes, they be lit.
I've never seen that shit.
No matter
I've never seen that shit.
Turn up. When they say
Wow.
turn up. They be doing a little sign. Like, turn up.
Get in, yes.
You be doing a little dance like this, little. I'm just playing.
Okay, now I got to go. Now I got to go look up sign language rappers.
Oh, that's the funniest.
ASL rappers.
Hey, that's a skit, Miko. Write that down. That's a skit. You be like, nah. Like, you know what he just said? You know what he just I'm just playing.
The funny thing is, they do have them. Though.
I know. That's what.
Yes, they do.
Wow, I did not know.
When he come up to you, he be
I
battling.
did not know that.
He be like, I step up on the thing, I'ma pull like bow. All right, I'm done. I'm done.
You okay?
No, I tell you the funniest picture I saw was a guy that had no arms, but he had a gun on his hip. I was like, how in the hell is this gonna work?
He gonna pull it with his feet. He flexible. He gonna pull it.
His stick gonna work.
Come around
But he thugging.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
He didn't have no arms, but he had a pistol on his hip. I was like, boy, he thugging, huh?
You got no arms. I'm be standing next to Miko like, Miko, grab my gun. Grab my gun, put it on my toes.
Why was that thinking? Like, how would that hold up in court? Like, I ain't even got no arms. You think I put that?
You're like, Your Honor, Your Honor. Come on now. He said I shot him.
Bruh, nah. The thing is, you should have seen the look on bro's face. Bro was serious too.
He know how to pull it out. He has some kind of special device, baby.
He ain't got no arms. He gonna look at you, Miko, be like, hit him with the blick.
You look over like, Miko.
Hey, you know what? I don't want no beef. I don't want no beef because what I would expect is I already know what I expect is not gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly.
He ain't got no arms, but he got a gun. I don't want no beef. I don't know what to expect. He reads you, bro.
Yeah, he think you don't know how to arms. He probably got a fake little arm in his back pocket that he gonna tap into and then pull out the gun. So he got something. He got a plan. I've seen people play guitars though with their feet, so I would think he could shoot you with his feet.
My imagination is too vivid. I'm up here imagining somebody with no arm reaching behind, boom, arm in, and then
They put a nub in an arm. I'm armed.
I'm armed.
Okay, so let me clear it up.
Armed and dangerous.
Then.
Armed and dangerous.
Yeah. Let me clear this up. He had no arms, meaning he didn't have. They were both his arms were going at the shoulder.
Damn. Oh, he really ain't doing nothing.
That's why I don't understand what was going on.
I'm really going to hell. Yo,
Okay.
I see the motherfucker doing it.
If he'd have had some nubs like that right there, like what she just did, see that?
No.
My brain can calculate that maybe he can have a mechanical arm that something's going on, but he didn't have any. Like his shoulders was like he just had shoulders.
Like,
so I'm like, I don't know what's going on here.
She didn't see the string. He had a string connected to his mouth. He gonna pull it like this and shoot you from his pocket. Like,
Nah, he gonna pull the string. He gonna pull a cheddar bob. He do that. He gonna pull the string.
Shoot his leg and shoot his own leg.
Nobody should ever get involved in beef they don't understand, and I don't understand that type of beef.
Yeah. He gonna drop his gun on the ground. Like he gonna try to find it, like jump up to make it fall on the ground and grab it with his feet. Like, I don't know. I'm just picturing so many things.
I don't understand that type of beef.
My goodness, that is crazy. Okay, who's else? Who else? We got Poetic. Last but not least.
Miss Poetic. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So Poetic, this is your question. Would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into your own future or 10 minutes into someone else's future?
Ooh. That's a good one.
Not just like 10 minutes. Maybe it should be an hour.
That's too long.
Right, like 10. Probably predict. Oh my goddamn! What you gonna do with 10 minutes?
She'd be like, girl, you gonna have gas in a second. She'd be like, how did you know? How did you know? Bubbly guts. I didn't even know I had bubbly guts.
How did you know? Nah, I think I would want to peer 10 minutes into my own future. I'm in the business that pays me, damn it. And I don't really give.
Hey, you be good. You be on top of it. They be like, why does she know everything? What everybody gonna say?
10 minutes into your own future at any given time. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that's
okay.
That's actually high.
Yeah.
That's a good gift though, because look, if you on the freeway, you get on the freeway, you're looking 10 minutes ahead all the time. Like, hold on, it's gonna be traffic over here. Like, what? Let me exit right now.
This way.
Don't even play with it. You get to the business deal, right before you get to the business deal, you're waiting in the lobby. You already see it in your head, like, oh, I ain't gonna get it. Just walk out. Like, I'm out of here. Like, what? I just seen 10 minutes from now. Now that's crazy. That's a good gift. All right, man.
I don't know if I would want it for my own self, because like okay, so we on the panel with a bunch of smart people right there. So I know that all y'all have been in the room and y'all been the smartest person in the room, and y'all know it ain't fun.
Yeah, it can be. It can be a burden too. You know it's gonna be a burden too. Seeing ahead of time, like what? You be mad? Look, I be mad at Coco already. Like I'm mad at Coco right now because I know we gonna fuss in 10 minutes.
I'm dead.
I'm looking at her like I can't stand you. She's like, what? And that starts the argument. That actually starts the argument for 10 minutes. Like that's actually good. I might have to write that down for a movie.
Coco, I got one for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Would you rather have no arms or no legs?
I gotta keep my arms.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I'd rather keep my arms because you can walk on some arms.
Yeah.
Gotta be up in the gym working on my fitness, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta keep my arms.
Yeah.
Prosthetic leg.
Yeah, you get it. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
a lot of stuff.
I'm not
they got
that
fake arms too,
flexible.
though. They got fake arms.
With my feet. I'm gonna need my arms.
The nerve endings in your body. So hey.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I posed that question
I'd
to
rather keep my arms.
since I had became injured. I was like, yo, would you rather lose the use of your arms than lose the use of your leg? And I have quite a few people that be like, yo, I'd rather lose the use of my arms. I was like, well, do a wheelchair challenge. I had extra wheelchairs and I challenged a couple of people to do everything in a wheel 24 hours. Like, yeah, fuck this shit.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be buff. If you're using your arms only, you're gonna be buff. You definitely gonna have some LeBron arms for real. See, look at that. She got guns. Like I would not want to get socked by Poetic. I think the socks by Poetic would be a lot harder. That's what's up. Well, we appreciate you guys. That was the section of our show, Would You Rather. We thank you guys for participating. We always, like to light it up and be on that, but that is some things to think about, boy. So that's why I say make sure we are grateful and we have gratitude for the things that you do have. And even if something is not working or certain things with you, it's not a loss. I know it sounds crazy. It's easier said than done, but it's true. It's not a loss, man. You're still here. If you're here, you opened your eyes, you're able to breathe, you're winning. Trust me, you're winning. Because some people didn't do that today. Some people did not do that today.
I had a question for you, host.
Okay.
You didn't have a question?
Okay, go ahead. I'm ready. Let's go. Before we go, yeah. What you need?
Would you rather go back to the age of 5 with everything you know, or know everything your future self will learn?
So what? Oh, so right now knowing everything my future self would know, or go back to the age of 5. What was the 5 one? Say it again.
Go back to the age of 5 with everything you know right now.
Ooh, that's a good one. Y'all, if I knew everything that I know right now at the age of 5,
I'm telling you,
I would be a beast of all beasts. I would be doing. Y'all would see like this is the youngest filmmaker of all time. I would be going in because I was already at 4 doing gospel rap and stuff and like around the world, not world, but around the United States at 4. So I just learned how to rap and I was making the best out of that. So if I just still know what I know now,
hey,
man.
So what if it would be at the age of 5 everything you know now, but you can't learn anything more?
Ooh,
ouch.
Only what you know now.
Yeah, ouch. I wouldn't choose that one because I always like to grow and learn. I need to keep growing because I might be like, think you know everything. I might not know everything right now. I know a lot, but I don't know enough. I definitely don't know enough. I definitely would choose maybe to know everything. I feel like I had a good childhood, a great childhood. I learned a lot of stuff. I went through ups and downs, but if I can have that knowledge of now, like where I'm at right now, and to be able to know everything else, I probably would choose that one. But the 5 was tempting though until Miko changed it. The 5 was tempting because if I know what I know now at 5, y'all would have heard of me before I was 10. Before I was 10, the world was gonna be like, this nigga right here is out here. He done made a movie. He got his own Marvel. I've been on it. You know what I mean? So But I feel no regrets. I also live in no regrets, so I know we do what we got to do.
Yeah.
So that was good, man. That was good.
Well, before we go, because we didn't quite get to it, I'm going to get to it regardless.
Okay.
I want to give my flowers to you.
Aww.
Because before I met you and before I became a part of the HMS casting, I didn't think that I would ever work. It's been 7 years since I held any kind of position that was not, online. And I got with you guys, and the rest of my life has just been flourishing. So I give my flowers to HMS casting, Mr. Cedric Blick. Here with the Blick.
Boy, you trying to get me all teary. Look, Coco tried to get me all watery-eyed, and now you trying to get me all watery. I appreciate y'all, man. I give my flowers to each and every one of you guys. Real talk. I'm not just saying that. I swear, everyone that is in here now, including Goddess, Candyman, all of y'all, I give y'all flowers because y'all believe, and that's where it starts. You know what I mean? It's just an idea at first that I could be just insane in my own little corner doing what I do, but when someone looks on and they actually believe and put the effort in believing, whew, that to me is the hardest thing to do in the world, to be able to follow someone or roll along with someone. Because I don't just say y'all following, y'all rolling alongside of me. So rolling alongside of somebody and moving in that vision and that dream, that's the best thing you can live. If Lord, I will be here for a while, so no worries. But if I was not here tomorrow, I can say that I had a fulfilled life in a sense of just being around the ones I love, doing what I love to do, ups and downs, accepting myself. So my flowers definitely goes out to the full entire team, you know what I mean, for you guys believing and being a part of the goal. And we still gonna get it. We still getting it. You know what I mean? And we gonna still keep getting it. My goal now, we gotta get that milli. I gotta touch the milli. That's the first step. I gotta touch the milli. So anyways, but yeah, we getting there. Damn, we got like 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and get flowers real quick since everybody giving out flowers. Thank you, Fem. It's definitely on time. Let's go down real quick. We're gonna just give a quick shout out, quick flowers to whoever you want in the world. Doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and give that. We'll start with you, Coco, and then we'll go to Miko next.
I want to give my flowers to my mama and my daddy, period, for bringing me here. Hey. My mama for real, because she the real GOAT, real MVP.
Yes. Love your mama. Love your mama. She must be a good mama. You got some good upbringing.
She is Lady Flowers. got Lady Flower. It's her actually. They look just alike. So you know that's her mama.
You can't lie to that. It's like, that's mama's. That's mama's. That's what's up. What about you, Miko? Who you want to give your flowers to, G?
I give my flowers to my wife. I think she's in here, Ushuja.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna tell you something, man. I thought I believed in myself, but it's nothing like having someone believe in you when you see it in their eyes and they believe that you can do something. When you become the hero, in the story, man, that is a feeling right there for a man. I tell you.
He has never lied. And it's something with men. I know it's probably like that with women as well. But at the end of the day, it is. It's one thing, like I said, when I was saying before, you could be in your own world. Everybody think good of themselves. But like you said, when you have somebody right there beside you, pumping you up, motivating you in your times of rough times and down into the dirt, they're still picking you up and thinking that you're amazing. We sleeping on the floor and you still think I'm great? Man, that's amazing right there. Shout out to the wife. Definitely.
It is.
I appreciate her for supporting you, because how she supports you, it helps with the company because she puts you in a certain space to be able to thrive here. So I definitely shout out to the wife. Seriously, good energy.
That's right.
What about you, Fem?
I'm going to give my flowers to the mother of HMS, Lady Renika, if you're out there. I just appreciate her energy and what she's been able to teach me. Even more, I know a lot, but I'm always learning from people, and she's definitely poured into me, and she did not have to, but she has, and I'm just so grateful for her. True epitome of a woman. It's just unexplainable stuff.
Man, shout out to my mama. She is not lying. My mom has definitely been a key piece in the whole entire journey, y'all. I swear, like she's like that, and that's Fem. I didn't tell her to say that. She's saying it on her own. Like, my mom is really like a good person. Like, she'll come around you, she'll pay attention to the situation, always encouraging, always motivating. Like, I told you when I was a kid, she used to wake me up early in the morning so I can pray and give thanks. Like, consistently every day. Like, you know, if I wasn't being woken up by her praying in the other room, she would be waking me up like, hey, you better be getting up, giving God praise in that sense that you made it and all this other stuff. So definitely shout out to my mom. I love her. I miss my mama. I'm like, Mama, it's gonna be me and you will never part. We're gonna be back, Mama. Don't trip. I was my mom's hype man too. Fun fact. I was my mom's hype man. That's how I got into music. I was her hype man. Deep, deep, deep. All right, let's go down the line. So Juicy, who are you giving flowers out today?
I have a lot. Well, not a lot. But, my parents who are no longer here, between the two of them, you know, I lost both of them by the age of 16, but I thank God that what I did and was able to survive in Cali and Compton. You know, HMS, you believed in me and worked with me, you know, and motivated me. And now here I am sitting up, you know, King J, she at work, but, you know, she motivated me. She motivates me every day. Zab Zuda, DMF, you know, just came into my life where I was at a standstill. You know what I'm saying? And I was just on a downward spiral, just existing.
Man.
So I give my flowers to all y'all that's been very integral part of my life. And even moving here to Atlanta, I just left Vegas and came like, hey.
Got him.
And now look at me. You know what I'm saying? So
you out here. Flowers to you too, Juicy. I appreciate you, man. It's especially because being my personal assistant is a hard task. I tell you, I could be everywhere. Real talk. I know myself. But you help me keep that mind in order. There's times when I'm getting ready to turn up to a certain space and you adjust your energy, which helps me, you know what I mean, adjust my energy in that sense. And it's always, you always have a positive energy, a positive vibe, even when, like I said, I feel and I'm like, I ain't doing the best today. I don't feel this certain type of way. You always have this positive vibe. So definitely shout out to Juicy. I appreciate your universe. For sure.
I have one more last integral part.
Go ahead.
Info go to his wife.
Ooh.
That's all I'm saying. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I'll always be grateful for you too. Always.
Yes.
Jesus.
Oh,
thank you, Jesus.
He beat me to it. Look, I was next. But I was going to definitely shout out to, like I said, Miko and his wife. There's been plenty of times, you guys know, since I made this move or this adjustment coming out here to Atlanta, they have been open arms, real talk. We just actually went out with them the other day, had a great time. Like, these are people that we love and we feel a connection to. And it's just like, you can't replace that. I'm not paying him like we get our money. Don't get it twisted. But it's like I'm not paying him to do certain things and that. He's going out of his way. He's connected me with his family, his friends, and stuff like that. So opening up your arms in that sense, you know, and with trust, because it takes trust on both ends. It's trust, you know what I mean. So I definitely want to give flowers out to him and his wife, you know, for them being able to help this journey be smooth. Because I was hesitating in a sense. I was trying to have some other stuff in LA and some other things we was gonna do, but because it seemed a little more for certain. But I'm grateful that we're in this position to be able to come out here, and they just helped us so much. They're helping us so much. I say currently helping us so much to make this journey smooth so we can get here and get this millie. Y'all gonna hear that? Get this millie. So shout out to Miko. Info Go, aka Info Go. Yeah, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Like I said, I would not be the person I am if it were not for that woman I got, bro.
Ooh, I love it. Your wife is amazing. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Y'all about to make me go all in. I'm like, we'll talk about that later. I'm grateful for you guys. You know, I don't like to talk about my personal on here, but I'm grateful for both of you guys. Like I said, y'all energy is always a certain type of way.
We probably just need to do a panel, a show on how we as men do benefit from that.
Yes, it's cute.
From benefiting from
it's
us.
so true.
Yes.
Yeah, we help each other out, and that's the kind of energy that I want to stay in. Is staying in gratitude. There's no reason to ever be jealous of somebody. There's no reason to have strife, envy, all those things. We can always talk it out. We can always know what's up. We believe we're all great. Like, if you showed up to the party, you're great. Trust me. You showed up, you're great. You hold your space, you're great. And that's how we just stay in that space. But man, I'm good. Look at the time. Okay. So we appreciate y'all, man. The top of the morning show. Whoa, what an energy. Today's show, we was talking about many going to. We started with just talking about the people that have gone too long or too soon. I definitely want to shout out everybody that's out there that's dealing with somebody, you know what I mean, or dealing with a situation where you've lost someone or someone that you were looking up to and is gone. Just keep in mind, keep encouraged that the memory that they leave behind or that they left behind is what's meant for you to have at this particular time. So take that, utilize that, because every time you have that repeat or that thought, you know what I mean, they're still here. They're still with you. And so as we go into October, into November, you know, this is the greatest time to be able to send out that gratitude, send out those, that love, you know, send out those prayers to those ones, whatever they're doing, wherever they're at, whatever's going on, they're continuing on. Energy continues. So I thank you guys for that. Thank you guys.
I want to say to anybody on Bigo dealing with the loss of someone Sunday, the day after my birthday, October 16th, myself and Miss Phoenix will be hosting a grief support panel. I lost my mother last year. She has also lost her mother, and we know a couple of other streamers that have recently lost their parents.
Okay.
So we are going to be hosting a support panel to come and uplift and give good vibrations and healing thoughts and energy and love. So it is welcome to all and any.
That's what it's all about, y'all. Look, I don't even watch out there. You know what I mean? Everybody doing their stuff, crazy, killing, all this other stuff. I'm more focused on just our energy, doing what we want. Let's be what we want to see. And trust me, they will come. They're going to keep coming. And because we're holding it down and not just doing it to be seen, we're actually living this thing. So we thank you guys, though. We thank you guys for tuning in to the Top of the Morning Show. We will be back tomorrow, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, this whole week we're going through Monday through Friday for this week. Then the following weeks we're going to hit Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But we thank you guys for tuning in on YouTube, the people that are in the YouTube world, the people that are in the Bigo world. We give our flowers to Bigo. We thank you. I'm grateful for Bigo because Bigo is helping me find all these people, these wonderful energies. So we definitely throw that out there. I want to give a quick shout out real quick. We'll go down the line. If you guys want to find more of our content, you see that down there. Look down there. Hitmakersociety.com. Go there. We have a mission statement. We show our family, who we work with. We need to do a new photo shoot, Juicy. Let's mark that down. We need a new photo shoot. But yeah, we have applications. You can be a part of the team. We have applications. We can utilize our services so we can shoot your first film, record your first album. We do it all. We do it all. So shout out to that. Hitmakersociety.com. Instagram is WeAreHMS, WeAreHMS. My personal Instagram is Blick333. You want to holla? Hit me with the DM. If you on the fuckery, you'll get ignored. But definitely we got to make sure that we stay in that space, man, of keeping ourselves available, because this is why we do this. You know, we're here to help you create. So what about you, Coco? If anybody wants to get in contact with you, what's the best way for them to be able to contact you?
Alrighty. IG, Coco Lajuan, COCOLAJUAN. And here on Bigo, I am Coco Water. I see Coco Water. And that's about it. Bitch.
Got him. Like that hour. Okay, so Info Goat, if anybody needs to contact you, he's a great source of resources. He has a lot of different things, but if Info Goat, if anybody wants to contact you, how can they contact you?
Here on Bigo, Miko, that's MECO on Facebook, Lyrical Me 912 on Instagram. And I also want to add, not only will we film your movie, but if you need help writing it, we are a group of writers. So we'll help you write your concept.
Woo, he ain't lying. We doing it too. We doing it tomorrow. We got our set days. We making realities. We making realities, and it's funny stuff too. Good to content as well. So shout out to Miko, Info Goat. And then also, I'm going to say it for him, but Info Goat, like you see right there, Info Goat is another way for you to be able to reach him as well. You need books, content. We get working on the website as we speak, but he is a great source of resources in order to find out about anything. So that's almost like Google. We might have to make our own Google called Info Goat. We'll talk about that later. All right. But
what would you like to know?
Shout out to my boy Candyman. Every time we do that, I think about Candyman. Shout out to my boy Candyman. All right, so okay, let's go down the line. So Femi Fields, if anybody wants to contact you, I told you she's a designer. She actually models. She does a lot of fashion stuff behind the scenes. I've been helping her actually get her whole thing. We getting it together right now, so we can have y'all women looking nice. But if anybody wants to contact you, Fem, how can they contact you?
Well, of course, for any business inquiries, it would be through the HMS network. And then on my social platforms, it's just as you see it, Femi Phil.
Got him. Okay. Simple, to the point. What about you, Juicy? If somebody wanted to be able to get in contact with you, if they needed some of your services, I know you host on here. You got a lot of stuff you do. You help us, so definitely a tremendous amount. But if people wanted to be able to get in contact with you, what's the best way for them to contact you?
Well, first and foremost, here on Vigo is the #1 and Juicy. Instagram is RashaniPool82. And if you need email, it's RashonConley.hms@gmail. And I'll put it down in the comments as well.
Got him. We out here. Okay. Poetic Poison, if anybody need to get in contact with you, not only is she a writer, but she's a poet, and she knows it. Hey, shout out. We get into the acting aspect of it as well, performing live. But if you guys want to if they wanted to contact you, Poet, how do they contact you?
Well, you can always reach me here on Bigo ID Poet Soul of a Poet. Yep, and you know it. All platforms, it is Poetic Poison always, and there's normally like a 1 in it, so it's only one Poetic Poison, both on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever you want.
Got him.
And of course, you can always reach me through casting folks,
Got him. You better find her. You better find her. We appreciate you, Bigo. YouTube. Also, our YouTube is HMS Network. So type in HMS Network. You'll see our YouTube. Be able to see some of our content. We got a lot of live streaming shows, but if you go to the videos, you'll be able to see some of our movies, our content. Shout out to my boy NC as well. He was in here a little bit earlier. He's going to be co-hosting with me with the show. We've just been getting some things together with our skits, but he will be here actually hosting and helping me as well. So shout out to NC and his wife. So we definitely want to make sure we give that love, give those flowers. Boom. Perfect timing. We appreciate you. Tune in tomorrow, 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know if you're on the West Coast, don't be mad at me. It might be a little early. It might be 7 your time, but it'll definitely be worth it. We're here for an hour. See y'all tomorrow. We appreciate you. And we love you. So make sure you get somebody flowers today. Give them some love. Give them some flowers. And we out. See y'all tomorrow. Got it.